Hey, what's up, guys? Well, the fight ended a few minutes ago. They're still in the ring. The decision has not been read yet. I have muted it. I wanted to start this video and react while I was in the moment. Congrats to Joe Joyce. Um, wow, man. I got to put a little respect on Joe Joyce's name. I've had fun at Joe Joyce's expense. I've said the man's overrated, slow, all that. You know, uh, this is the best I've ever seen Joe Joyce look. Instead of Joe Joyce coming forward constantly with those slow punches going for a knockout, I got to see this guy's boxing ability, man. And man, he destroyed Dubois with the jab. And I picked Dubois. I picked Dubois. I figured Dubois was gonna knock this guy out. I played the under in this fight at 6.5 rounds. I thought it was gonna be well under than that. I did not account for the huge size difference, man. Man, Joe Joyce, man, he made Dubois look like he wasn't even the same weight class, man. I mean, he made him look like a cruiserweight, or like Dubois was. I mean, like Joyce was a super heavyweight, fighting just a regular heavyweight. I mean, like it would take two Dubois to make one Joe Joyce. You know, um, so it was difficult for Dubois to find Joyce to hurt him with such girth and size on Joyce, man. But I can hear it now, guys. And like I said, you know, the fight just ended. Joyce is walking around with the belts on his shoulder. Um, I can already hear, man. People are going to say that Daniel Dubois quitting this fight. Some people gonna call him a quitter. Uh, Probably gonna go get some criticism, man. I'm telling you, that is the wrong thing to do, man. If anybody calls Dane Dubois a quitter, criticizes this guy, I'm telling you that is the wrong thing to do. And I picked Dubois, but I am not criticizing him for stopping the fight. He has nothing to be ashamed of for stopping in the fight. Um, I'm telling as it happened live. I didn't see the punch land. He got hit. It was so like he was going backwards when the punch was thrown, and then he just all of a sudden took a knee. And I'm like, what happened? He didn't get hit. And initially I thought he quit. I thought that he just didn't want no more and took a knee, or just wanted out the fight or whatever. But then they showed the replay. You know, he got hit hard, man, but that jab to that closed eye, man. I'm telling you, he felt some pain in that eye. He felt some pain in his face. He probably felt a sharp pain that didn't feel right, man. I don't think it felt right to the guy, and he felt that it was best to end that fight and fight another day, man. And for that, I cannot criticize the guy, man. I cannot blame the guy. Similar situation, I covered after the Kell Brook Errol Spence fight. When Kell Brook stopped in that fight to save his eyesight. As I covered the Gerald McClellan, when he fought Nigel Benn, and he stopped because he felt something that wasn't right. And ultimately we know what happened to Gerald McClellan. Life wasn't the same. And I hope that Daniel Dubois will be all right, man. I hope nothing serious wrong with the guy, man, because you never know. He could have a busted orbital bone. He could have a career-ending injury. He could have a brain injury for all we know. Who knows? So I hope the guy gets checked out. I hope he will be all right and can fight another day, man. But the guy should not be criticized. Should not be called a quitter. Uh, you could see in his face when he got hit with that jab. He made a face. Even Joe Joyce knew that something wasn't right with the guy. He backed off, and Dubois took a knee, and he let the ref count him out. And no shame in, no criticism, man, because I'm sure he felt a pain that he never felt before, man. I know he didn't want to lose that fight. He did not want to lose that fight at all. So let me go through my scorecard, and also, I was a bit shocked because at the time, I had Dubois winning the fight. I had him winning 87-85. And I was shocked to see him stop in the fight, but after seeing the replay, I totally understand. All right. Round one, 10-9 Joyce. Joyce is huge, makes Dubois look like a cruiserweight. Joyce landed jabs. Round two, 10-9 Dubois let his hands go more, seemed to hurt Joyce a few times. Round three, 10-10 Dubois started strong. Joyce threw and landed lots of jabs. Dubois made a comeback near the end of round. Round four, 10-9 Joyce. Dubois getting destroyed with the jab. Dubois landed some body shots. Round 5, 10-9 Dubois. Dubois starting to move forward and land instead of staying outside on the end of Joyce's jab. I felt that in the fifth round that he figured out that he needed to get off the end of Joe Joyce's jab, man. He was getting hit too much with the jab, and he could not adjust. He did not adjust, and ultimately that's what led to him losing this fight, man. Him being the less experienced guy. The experience played the part in the fight, man. Joyce saw that he couldn't deal with the jab, kept throwing it, and Dubois could not stop it. Um, and when he finally figured out how to stop it by going in on the guy, so the guy couldn't extend his punch, it was kind of a bit too late. I mean, I had him winning the fight, but his eye was already swelling up. All right. Round 6, 10-9 Dubois. A lot of early success from Dubois. Joyce held and put Dubois in headlock. Joyce went back to jab. Round 7, 10-9 Dubois. Landed some good power shots. Joyce can take a punch. Round 8, 10-9 Dubois. With the exception of a few jabs landed in the middle of the round, it was a Dubois round with Triple D doing all the work. All right, then round 9, 10-9 Joyce. Dubois appeared to take round off. Joyce threw and landed more back to the jab. All right, and of course, in the 10th round, Daniel Dubois got hit with a strong jab to that eye, man, and it was a painful jab. He decided to not continue in the fight. No criticism here. I'm not calling the guy a quitter. I hope the guy will be able to fight another day. That's why he stopped in the fight, man. To preserve his health, to fight another day, man. Something wasn't right, and I'm not gonna criticize the guy, even though I picked him, wanted him to win the fight. No shame in the effort he gave, man. I had him win the fight. It was a learning experience, man. A learning experience. He going to learn how to deal with the jab. Learn to deal with a guy that is bigger than him, man. How to get inside on the guy. That all those big muscles, man. He couldn't constantly go forward all night and tire himself out. He had to do it in spots. Which was a bit of a downfall for the guy, man. Just couldn't deal with the jab, man. And the size of Joyce bothered him. And the pedigree, got to give it up to Joyce. Have to. So right now they're doing the interviews. They standing side by side talking. Joyce. I think it was. I can't remember. It was one of the later rounds near the end of the fight. The boss corner man was talking to him. Was kind of trying to get him going. He seemed like he was breathing heavy, was sweating a lot. And Joyce, man, was just in his corner sitting Joyce was sitting in his corner all calm, man. Like he just, like he hadn't even been jogging, man. Like he was fine, man. So I gotta give it up to Joyce, man. Got to put some respect on his name, man. I'm still not, I'm not super high on the guy. I'm not gonna, if he fights Usyk, I'm going with Usyk. If they fight for a vacant WBO, I'm going with Usyk. To beat Joe Joyce again. So I think that's it, guys. I think I've covered it all. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. You know, it wasn't just all out action. Action. It had action. It had some power shots. It had, it was a chess match. Um, I didn't think the fight would go as long as it did. So credit to both men. For fighting as long as they did, man. So I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you thought about the fight. Um, didn't get maximum violence. It wasn't, knockdown after knockdown or nothing like that. It wasn't like somebody to get, knocked out with a big knockout punch like Povetkin did White. It wasn't like that, but it had drama and it had action. It was a chess match, a little bit of everything. So, you know, I would say it lived up to the hype. It did not disappoint. Definitely better than Jacobs and Rosado. So I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you thought about the fight, and I'll check in soon. Thanks for watching.